They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best face. He is the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. David Big D Adeleye, what a prospect he is, fighting out of London in the heavyweight division, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from London, England, here is Big D, David Adeleye.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is what you'll be talking about for years to come. This is what your kids, your grandkids will be talking about. What a venue, what a fight, what action.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Good punch. There's a counter shot. Quick punch scores. They score again with the left hand. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. He just misses with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. I hope this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about the greatest. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good one. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That left shot land. Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter punch. Let's talk about the greatest. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. The perfect counter lands. What up? And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Counter right. How did they not go down? Is David Adeleye going to go down? I thought we were going to see the finish there. Right punch. This fighter, they're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about the greatest. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He blocks the uppercut. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Is David Adeleye going to go down? And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
One, two, three, four, five.
Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. Let's talk about the greatest. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on, look across it, look at him now.
Time for the 5th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin.
Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. And right back into the fray. Good counter right-handed kick. They exchange punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Missed him with that uppercut. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your... Adeleye rocked! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about the greatest. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance without it.
Let's start the 6th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That left hand misses. And they got caught! What a shot! And down goes Adeleye. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. And he misses with that jab.
Not the best start, but
Adeleye rocked. That was the moment. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
this could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on...
Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Put the fighter down. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about the greatest. Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
And there's the bell for round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. He misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Is David Adeleye going to go down? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. And now going for the finish. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Lands with the right counter. And he misses with the left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about the greatest. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And he just misses with that jab. Do you believe this? This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. David Adeleye just took a big shot. Disaster averted. They're both trying for a knockout. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Someone tell these two that, and they got caught. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. That one will count. The courage on display here is incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Oh my word, Adeleye in some serious trouble.
Oh, I heard that.
Let's talk about the greatest. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they have...
And there's the bell to start round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know somebody's got the punch.
Defense failed them. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Adeleye rocked. How did they not go down? What a massive upset this would be. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Good counter punching for both these fighters. Nice counter shot. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.